So today I went and got my taxes done at H&R Block, and of course, post 2020, I walk in. I've got to wear a mask as soon as I step in the door, and I get to the desk where the guy who's doing my taxes, who I've seen for the last 5 years, and he's like, "Oh crap, I got to put the shield between us," and it's like this big glass shield, and I look at him, and I said, "I'll lick that whole damn thing," and he looks at me, he's like, "Why the hell would you do that?" And I say, "That's how much I don't give a fuck." I mean, like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's unbelievable. But also, speaking of not giving a fuck, we do not have an intro song today because, my Mac decided to upgrade, and I don't know. iTunes like disappeared. It's like music now, and I can't find the fucking song, and we didn't have enough time to figure it out. So, I mean, we're already late, dude. So let's fucking roll. You guys ready?
Dum, dum,
Dun, dun,
dum.
dun, dun. Let's go.
The graphic nature.
Beaver knows.
Damn, Beaver, that was
I was-
strong.
Deep pool, dude. I was trying to figure out what was next, and I couldn't think of it.
I think we listened to it we've listened to it almost 100 times now. You think we'd memorize the whole damn thing? But by the way, we're 5 weeks away from our 100th episode. I think we got to plan something for sure. That's a for sure thing, right?
Isn't there a Super Bowl show?
100.
100. That's centennial. That's big. There's not. I mean, like honestly, there's only a handful of podcasts that make it to this number. So I mean, it's a big number. That's a big thing to celebrate. I think Beaver, you should probably attempt to get a blowjob from a stranger, maybe.
I'm still waiting
Maybe
on my
somebody
first.
you know. I don't care. Like
Beaver, you should masturbate 100 times for the 100th episode.
absolutely that day.
Live.
Document 'em?
Where we're going.
Yeah, lie. Yeah, start that morning. There was actually a chick, like I forget her name, but she went 24 hours and just got plowed like 800 times by 800 different guys. Like that's a real thing.
Remember that?
You, Josh, you remember that?
I do. Yeah.
And she
Was it at
still
Bristol?
probably would have rejected Beaver.
And
There's a chick lined up. I've told her on here at Bristol trying to get gas money to get back home after the race.
yeah,
Line heading out of the RV.
hell yeah, let's go.
And said, "Do what you got to do."
I've been to a few parties where there's a couple trains ran. I just look back. I'm like, no, thank you. That's guess what? If you ain't first, you're last. That is the motto of a train. Okay.
You're probably DJing, right?
No. Next time we have my brother on the podcast, we got to ask him about the time he DJ'd an orgy, because for a small time, my brother also DJ'd. This is no joke. He DJ'd.
Why was this not brought up when he was on here, dude?
Oh, I don't know. But I just thought of it. Because my brother, for a short time, DJ'd for some extra money until he got into car sales, and he can't really, he's got to designate, of course, Saturday to sell cars. But he used to DJ a little bit, and one time he DJ'd like a pool party. He said a full-out orgy broke out. Like there was people fucking and like getting hand jobs, and like everybody was fucking.
It was his DJ.
I know. That's what I told him. I was like, bro, it means you did a great job. Like, and knowing me, I would make it so fucking awkward. I try to make it so awkward for people like that. Anytime something like that happens, I point it out. Of course, I'm me. But I'm like, bro, you must have killed it. So
Probably didn't say nothing.
So since we're on the topic of like fucking, should we already start off with our Ask An Idiot question?
no, we're gonna say that to the last. Do you want to start out? I mean, because it's kind of in relation to.
That's why I thought it kind of went in relation to what we were already starting off
Juice,
with.
you know what? Let's. We're not no theme song today. Let's just flip the fucking script. Do you want to just start the show with this? Because, I mean, and you're wondering why it has to. It's our show's called the Abominable Snow Hose, and that's because we actually had this conversation a little bit before the show, and this is kind of how we came up with this. So, wow, Juice, go ahead. And read the question. And let's go around the horn here.
Joe
All right,
Kelly.
so Ask an Idiot came about from the group text message because there was a tweet that was on the internet, on the Twitter, and it said, what's the farthest you've ever traveled for sex? And I, being the guy I am, I just kind of tweeted my answer very quickly. I said 2 hours. I didn't really think about it until we actually had the group text. I was just trying to be funny on the the post because everybody was like kind of like talking to the chick and like trying to hit on her and like not really answering the question. So I just wanted to answer the question. So I put 2 hours.
She recognizes that juice for real. That's how you
That she appreciates that shit. She does.
I'm just trying to create interaction, like I'm trying to drive some traffic to her site, that kind
Hold
of
on.
thing.
Did you say you're trying to create? You're trying to create interaction, or you're trying to create an erection? Because I think you got both, buddy.
So
I think most chicks, if you're not trying to bang him, she's probably like, "Oh, this guy don't want to have sex with me. I want to have sex with him." That's how they work, man.
You're in, bub.
How they work.
Chris, that's been
how it
my
works with your wife?
secret. That's been my secret move since I was probably 16 years old.
Got it. Hey, it's back. Cat's out the bag, right, B?
Yep.
What you say?
It's good now,
What about my cats?
But yeah, so I think I wanted to answer. I'll go ahead and answer first. Basically, the 2 hours came from, and then I started to think about it. The 2 hours came from when I was, I believe, a sophomore or junior in college. I had gotten in trouble for a noise violation for a party, and I guess apparently they can suspend your license for that. So I didn't have a license. I didn't have a car. I didn't have anything really. And then it was also the snowstorm of like 08 or 09 or whatever it was. And, there was a girl that I had been hitting on for quite some time from the little town of Greenfield.
Yeah.
I was Why do you think he's green today, boys?
I was up in Muncie, so I was like, I've been hitting on her, and I felt like it was time to knock some boots because it was her birthday. So I was trying to give her a little bit of birthday sex, that kind of thing. And so I asked my buddy if I could borrow his truck. He was like, "You don't have a license." I was like, "Yeah, but I'll drive real slow. I'll be careful." And he's like, "It's a snowstorm outside." "Yeah, I'll be careful. So I drove down, down to Greenfield, which if anybody from outside of Indiana or Indianapolis knows, that's probably about a 45-minute to an hour drive. I got there, started drinking some margaritas, hanging out, ended up, knocking boots, having a good time. And then she asked, "Are you going to stay all night?" And I was like, I looked over and saw the like kids' toys on the ground, and I was like, "No, I'm not going to stay all night because I don't want to be hanging out with the kid in Batman pajamas in the morning while she's still asleep." So
I'm really interested who this is, but
so I got in Batman pajamas though.
I don't have any anymore. I used to be, but if you wanted to get them for one of the Christmas gifts, I'd be more than happy to take them. But no, I ended up saying no, and I got up and drove the truck back and ran off the road only 3 or 4 times, and I thought I was going to get stuck once, but we made it home, and it was a successful trip. My buddy was driving his truck the next day, worried about the alignment and everything like that. And I was like, "Oh, it's probably just all the snow that's like caked underneath it."
Did you run off the road like liking pictures on Twitter?
I don't think I had.
I was going to bang another chick.
I don't think Twitter was a thing.
As he's going to try back to Muncie, try to double up. He's trying to double up.
Back then, it wasn't Twitter. It was like MySpace. He's fucking.
It was like that in between MySpace and Facebook period, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a good time, and like I said, I'm not condoning drinking and driving, and I'm not condoning drinking and driving ever in a snowstorm either. So just be safe out there, folks. The vagina is not usually that worth it.
No, be vigilant.
Hitting the mom and ditching her, man.
Dunk, go ahead, buddy.
A real player would have made her drive to you.
Hell yeah.
Kicked her out. Kicked her out.
How far away did you drive?
That's a completely different story, Duncan. I dated multiple girls in college because they had cars and I did not.
It's not because he couldn't afford a car. It's because he has 3 DUIs. No.
Yes, I did not realize that you and my dad have something in common.
Not your hairline, by the way. No.
Duncan, does he know his dad? Because I don't, so then we might have something else in common.
Shit.
My grandpa was awesome, man. God
there you go.
Hell yeah.
This one's tough, boys, because most of like the hookups back in the day were just like going to the bar and then whatever happened. Because my prime, if you think about it, before social media, so
right.
You actually had to go out and get you something like a caveman and drag it back to the house. You know what
I mean, and plus living in the fucking Knightstown metro area, it ain't hard to find anything.
Hey, Doug,
keep the incest alive around here, you know.
I tell you what, when you got chloroform, you can pretty much drag anything home from the bar, can't you, Duncan? I swear.
Exactly. And I mean, you walk in the zippers. I mean, if somebody in zippers catches something, the whole bar is going to get it.
You can walk into zippers right now.
Beaver, come on, buddy.
Yeah, right now. Right now.
I'll take Beaver to zippers right now. Just sit in the corner and watch him work.
Beaver blowjob. Take him to zippers.
Beaver's mind's working right now, and he's going to go to zippers this week. And next week, he's going to have some old, like 45, 50-year-old chick sitting next to him smoking cigarettes.
Give him a hand job. Give him a hand job. Oh, God. Beaver, please.
I gotta make sure my kitties are safe at home.
Hey, it might be DJ Dez, Beav.
Oh, bless her soul. God bless her, guys. This is great. So, Dunk, you just go to the bar and get it, man. Is that easy back in the day,
That's
huh?
how it was back then, yeah. I don't remember social media. I mean, my wife, I would go to Muncie from Knightstown, I guess. But we were like getting together.
When I had my first hookup from meeting a girl on MySpace, it literally changed the entire world for me. I was like, are you like, it's this easy? Like as soon as social media came on, dude, I was like,
my answer completely revolves around social media. Josh, do you have a good travel story, buddy?
No, I'm kind of with Duncan. I think the furthest I went was like maybe an hour and 15 hours, 20 minutes up to like, yeah.
I do want to say though, I'm sorry to interrupt though, the Hot or Not was brand new when we 22, 23. Literally Hot or Not was like the cool thing. And I got a buddy, I won't say his name because he's married. I don't want to out him out. His wife, they listen a lot. They're probably already figuring this out. I think that's how they met. But anyways, he bought the Prime like Hot or Not thing. So like all the time on weekends, he'd be like, dude, come over. And I'd be like, all right. And I'd go over and he'd get a chick. We went to a Ball State football game one time. He was on there with some chick from the band or whatever. But that's about as far as my social media went.
I traveled with some friends, traveled like Columbus, Ohio, Kentucky and shit for them, but
wingman in it, dude, pounding fucking beers all the way.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hold on. Do I sound like, am I echoing right now?
No. Sound fucking lovely, dude.
Lovely?
Lovely, dude. I'm 6 to 12 right now, dude.
Could you melt on my voice right now?
I really
would. All of our female listeners, sit on your speaker. No, I don't know. I'm fucking with them. I'm screwing with the mixer. I'm stoned. I shouldn't be doing this right now, but fuck it. I'm just gonna fuck around. How do I sound now? Great, great, perfect. Chorus. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Here we are. So, Beaver, I know you got a good story that involves snow too. So go ahead, buddy.
Nah, it was just MySpace again, and up to
oh, it's MySpace. God damn it.
MySpace was legit, dude. The
it's before creeping. Like, yeah,
it got smart for Facebook. Like on MySpace, they hadn't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, you could be a completely different human. Just wait.
I used to meet a lot of fucking sluts on MySpace, man. All the fucking real classy chicks were on Facebook and shit. If you find a girl on MySpace, she was fucking.
I didn't go to Facebook for a while, but did she like the pictures of your cats, Beav? Is that how you got her?
Sadly, I was not the crazy cat dad that I am today. I was
the
not
cat
that
connoisseur.
How'd you find her?
Not.
Did you find her on the back page?
I can't even remember like how MySpace even ran. Like
he saw her top 8 and he thought that she was gettable.
On her own back page.
Where was she at, Beav?
I forgot.
She was way up north around the South Bend area, and it did snow quite a bit that night. But unlike Juice, I did not try to make that 3-hour drive back.
Was she Amish?
No, she was not Amish.
Beaver's lying, for sure that because they do that Amish thing where like you jerk off behind a curtain and you spray. It's a real thing, by the way. They talked about this.
She was churning my butter.
They talked about this on Barstool. It's a true thing. Like literally, they will pay. The Amish will pay you to like jerk off behind the corner, and right before you nut, you stick it in the Amish girl, and
they'll pay you for it.
Because they'll pay you for it because there's so much incest in Amish, like because there's only so many Amish girls you can bang. So like they got to mix it up, and they'll pay you to go bang an Amish chick. Like
if you remember, Matt, it was Pat that said it on his show about a teammate at West Virginia that did it a bunch. He wouldn't say the name. That's where we heard it.
Yeah.
You can stop driving that.
I know for sure, like Beaver or Duncan for sure would like pretend like they're getting ready to nut and just so they can get a couple extra pumps in on the Amish girl for sure.
I would have
They
to.
would for. They
I would
for-
want to. I would almost have to do it, dude, because you know that thing's hairy.
It probably stinks like a fucking Sasquatch too.
You know they'd be okay with the Beaver jeans because he's got that good beard.
Just look like a ball of
Beaver
hair.
looks Amish right now. Look
at the
at
bottom of your shower drain, dude. That's what it looks like. It's a ball of hair, dude.
Yeah.
Sour cream dip.
I'm gonna assume that a requirement is you got to be white. I don't think they're taking any black people.
it. Damn, a little Amish racism. Amish racism. Look at that. I'm about to change the name of the show to Amish racism.
This is gonna sound
Well, I see.
racist. This is gonna sound racist as fuck, but I don't care. I'm gonna say it.
Go
Could you
ahead.
imagine if they did it with like some Mexicans or whatever? They'd build barns all over the world, dude.
They take over the world. Are you
Get
kidding
a
me?
hybrid Amish like Mexican. Oh, dude.
I'm just picturing a Mexican with an Amish beard. I think.
So, Matt, we haven't gotten to your story yet.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself. So back in the day when MySpace existed, I've told this story before, not completely, but similar. I had an alias. Me and my roommate at the time had an alias. I was Shadow Patterson. He was Tonto Meeks. And every time we wanted to travel somewhere, we would meet girls from wherever we were going. And it wasn't always to hook up, but of course we were 18 years old. So that was the intention. Well, we somehow got a hold on some special MySpace group. I don't know what it was. I can't remember, but we got to talking to this like group of girls that were from this place in Wisconsin. So we traveled up there. They were freshmen. They went to a college somewhere near Madison. And we drove during a snowstorm. It might be the same fucking snowstorm, Juice, that you traveled for that chick. Like our penises might have been connected somehow that night. But I drove a Buick Century. I had a system, like the best system I've ever heard in a car, in my car at the time. I'm bumping Jeezy all the way, a 7.5 hour ride to Wisconsin. I drive through a snowstorm. At one point, I remember the semi merging. I got scared to death because he started fishtailing like right next to me, and like I sacrificed my life to go get some ass. Yep. So pretty much, yeah, all the way to Wisconsin, 7.5 hours, and go ahead.
I think all of the vaginas aligned like the planets in the solar system, and we were just all in the same path to get vagina during that big snowstorm.
2009, the abominable snow hose. In MySpace, because that's funny you say that, because I've also said this on the shows. Like back when MySpace existed, creeping wasn't a thing. Like you could actually hit a girl up, a stranger, and say, "Hey, my name's Matt," blah blah blah.
On my dick.
Sorry for the dick pic. No,
remember that shit was brand new.
Yeah.
Do what?
Well, like the
AOL,
Messenger,
MSN.
AOL, and all that.
Oh, dude, AOL Messenger was a thing. Like I remember having internet girlfriends and chat rooms when I was like 12. Man,
It was probably some 40-year-old dude. But
it was Beaver, actually. That's how me and Beaver became friends. Yeah.
But remember, all you would say was like, age, location,
Yeah.
ASL.
age, location. And then it'd be like 22 female indie. And then the next thing would say, send pics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that point always got awkward. Yeah.
That's why
It wasn't even Google back then. It was Ask Jeeves or Yahoo.
God, we were fucking idiots, dude.
MySpace just filtered all the ugly.
Did anybody have a My Yearbook here?
Never heard of it.
I think I might have made one, but never used
Beaver,
it.
I want to say you did too, because all of our friends made one at one point, because like me and Clay discovered it like by accident, and we found a lot of people, and it was pathetic. The reason that we got on My Yearbook because they allowed like nudity, so there was a lot of course.
Oh.
There's a lot of females on there just showing their tits, like, oh, here, like, just it was like, how Twitter allows nudity, basically, of course. So just imagine, fuck yeah, it does. Imagine
we know you've seen it, geez.
So imagine Facebook or MySpace, but the chicks can, just like if they want to show their tits off, they'll show their tits off. So I was like, I thought that was the coolest. then they had like that. Then they had the hot or not, like the original. So Facebook started as like a hot or not thing, and they also had that like you could have your pics rated and even your nudes rated. So like I was like, this is the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen. So I would like add random hoes all across the country. God damn.
Just in there beating off, just going click. Wait for it, dude.
To be 18 and horny again. Jesus Christ. I don't.
Your yearbook quickly became that spank book.
I had to get off that quick.
I just want to make sure to like all of them.
Oh yeah,
I had
the good ones.
Juice
for sure.
dude, I bet Juice on back before the
my yearbook.
Happily married now with the baby. Ladies, back off. But I bet Juice back in the day was a swipe right machine, dude.
Well, that's okay. Listen to this. Tinder was like not a thing when my wife and I met. It literally became like a popular thing, at least I want to say 6 months after we met. And what's funny is a bunch of my friends had it. So then I was like, well, I'm going to just fucking download it to see what it is. And I was like, you kidding me? Like, I've been working this hard for the last 4 years, figuring out to not be creepy on social media and use social media to get laid. And now it's just like, oh, that's what we're here for. Like, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It didn't exist, but it's probably good for me because I probably would have come out with a little bit more of a list of diseases, I would say.
Yeah, you would only be green.
He only got 30% of them. Thank God.
The only other green thing would be what would be coming out the end of your dick.
There was, I don't know if you guys, since I was on Ball State at that time on the campus, there was a Juicy Campus website, and it was literally it was a gossip website, so that people could talk shit about each other
in the morning.
It was fucking
Juicy?
Unreal.
Electric. They had one for IUPUI too, and it was electric. I would get on there and fucking troll people like so bad.
Like there were girls quitting college because of this shit.
You remember, like, it was recently that in Indiana, like that forum thing came out where people were just like it's almost like a Reddit forum, and they were like just putting towns all over Indiana, and then just people putting nudes that they had in the city. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that still exists. Yeah, that's
quick. It's still out there.
Oh yeah, there's like, because the only reason I know this is because some chick I know posted on Facebook. She's like, all you creepos like that want my nude pics on like this creep website, and I was like, she has to be talking. I think it was called
that thing got bad, dude, quick.
Oh, it got real bad. Like, I mean, you're talking like serious, like what they call it, revenge porn, blah 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 cases, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
like
there were like tons of lawsuits and shit coming from that. I mean, it was on the news, the nightly news.
I mean, how first and foremost, how stupid do you have to be to share nudes online? Like, because
you haven't sent nobody a picture of the fucking hammer, dude. We all have done.
No. I'm talking about of other. So like, if a girl sends you pics, you go and share them on a website. Like, how stupid are you? You like.
I sent pictures of other people's hammers.
Piss me off, dude. I'm letting them fly.
Let them fly.
Think about it. Like, you come home and you have nudes of some chick that cheated on you with your brother or something. Just something stupid. Dump them on the net.
There's honestly, there's people that, because I just read somewhere that there's a Snapchat hack. And by the way, I deleted my Snapchat. It was so I did this experiment. I'm trying to like delete.
Calm down. You got a girlfriend.
Well, I mean, that probably
you don't gotta lie, motherfucker.
I mean, I honestly, when it came down to it, I was like, why do I have Snapchat? And it was to get, at the time, it was to get vaginas, and like I have no point for it. And one day,
hustler. I know what
but one day, so like I'm reading this book about decluttering your life, and one day I marked down every time I logged into Snapchat, and I'm sure I missed a few logins, 86 times. It was like crazy. Like it was, I'm sure it was over 100. Like I literally, ridiculous. So I was like, I got to get rid of it. Like, and and all it was like my friends sending me stupid memes and shit, and me posting stupid memes. So it just got like, and honestly, I don't have time for it anymore. So I'm like, out.
I don't think I've logged into Snapchat 86 times in a month. For real. Like,
no.
Like I never open up my Snap.
Well,
but he's open to.
His wife ain't sending him snaps.
But Twitter would be bad for me.
He's opened up his stock
Twitter would
trading
be
app
bad.
like 1,000 times
Yeah.
a day. So.
No, he's on E-Trader or Robinhood. You said you're switched off of Robinhood. You're like, fuck that, right?
I'm trying to get off of it because they fucked me out of money with AMC and stuff. I'm still bitter. I don't want your apologies. I'm
I don't want your sorry emails.
Yeah, I'm slowly trying to sell everything kind of high and then go to another one.
They
Trying
don't
to
know
do
who
my
they-
research.
They don't know who they fucked over, do they, Beef?
They don't have
They
no.
really
clue, dude.
don't.
Fucking
I just want a stock update from Stockman though.
Hey, did you see that the Wall Street Bets guy, the guy I was telling you about last week, sold the rights of his life? I don't know how you word that, but sold his rights to his life or whatever for a movie. They're making a movie about this guy. And
this is exactly who I talked about was going to benefit from this.
And dude, the movie, I can't wait. Like, finally, Hollywood is. I know it's kind of like a semi biopic. I don't know what you would call that, but they're actually making new content, dude. It's not a remake of a remake movie. Like, it's new stuff is coming out of Hollywood. I'm pumped, dude. I can't wait. I'll watch it. I guess they also made the Wonder Woman movies and stuff, so it's a big production company. So it's actually gonna have some legs. So I guarantee it'll take off. Probably like
the last Wonder Woman sucked.
Which also we did kind of an around the horn in our feed, because we have a snap or a chat feed, of course.
Yeah, we're all snapping.
Yeah, we're all snapping. By the one, at one point, Mike Britt did make a Snapchat for us, and we just posted like the dumbest shit on there. Like,
it's actually electric.
Yeah, absolutely. Our chat feed is absolutely electric. But we had another ask an idiot question in there. I think we should, now that we're kind of on the topic, it was basically who would play us in a movie about like our podcast, essentially. And we all went around the horn.
Our podcast into a movie.
Yeah, who would play us?
Oh, that's good. Are we going to answer forever? Are we answering for ourselves, or should we?
I'd say I think we should all answer for ourselves and get everybody's input after that. So
who you'd want? Like, I was almost thinking we should answer like who we thought would play the other people.
That's fine. You do whatever you want to do, buddy. Go for it.
I didn't prepare for that.
Shoot, Beaver.
Beaver's like, oh fuck.
Beaver, I did not prepare, but I will show you radio gold, and I will go off the top of my head.
Right meow.
Beginning with you.
Do it, Stockman.
Beginning with you, Beef. You're going to be, I can't think of his name, but it's the roller skate guy from Reno 911. You're that guy. What's his name?
Nick Swartzen.
Nick Swartzen.
Oh my God, he would be Nick Swartzen. Wow.
I appreciate that.
Wow.
That's great.
Matt is going to be probably Joe Rogan, like just making a podcast movie, and they'll play the guy be like Rogan, or maybe Penfield from MTV VJ back in the day.
Yeah.
Juice. Oh man, it just any like you're gonna be like the hot actor guy probably, like with the good jawline. So just like a Channing Tatum or something like that, just to get the chicks to watch the movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then Josh, man, I don't know. I was gonna say fat Jonah Hill, maybe. Like Jonah Hill put his weight back on. That would be a good one. Yeah. Then I would just be Rogan, and that movie would be electric.
Oh yeah. That could be good.
You think you'd be Seth Rogen for sure? I think Seth Rogen would play you pretty well.
I would say Rogan. Like, if I had to pick somebody to play me, I think I'd pick Rogan.
My pick for you for sure is 100% Kenny Powers.
Oh, Danny McBride. Danny
McBride would be electric. I think you for electric.
The dickhead kind of, yeah, I like that.
Josh, the only person I think on the planet that would portray you accurately would be my brother.
Making his acting debut.
My brother making his acting debut. Goose Luck plays Doc Hildebrand.
Yeah.
Beaver. I mean, honestly, Nick Swartzen, would be a great pick for Beaver. But
I know, isn't that perfect?
Yeah. For some reason, I can't remember the guy's name, but who is Evan in Superbad?
Oh, Michael Cera.
Yeah, I think Michael Cera with
that was
beard.
my pick for myself. That was my pick for myself was Michael Cera.
Yeah, I think Michael Cera Beaver would be good for Beaver for sure. Juice, this is gonna sound weird, but if somehow we can make George Clooney 20 years younger,
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Clooney, dude. Clooney,
guys.
I'm going Paul Rudd for Juice.
I came up with a good. I
like Paul Rudd
for Beaver.
All right, we'll get to you.
Tom Green.
Yeah. Tom Green would be a solid Beaver for sure. Solid Beaver, goofy as fuck, and like their beards are the same. I I would have to be played by Dwayne Johnson. I mean, like as far as sex appeal and just overall physical masculinity, it'd have to be The Rock. I mean, the only person who can do me justice. Like, no, I don't know.
Dude, if it's a big blockbuster film, dude, we got to get The Rock in some way, and I think Matt is the character that's going to be The Rock.
Yeah, somehow I'm a foot taller than everybody. No.
I could just see The Rock right now in your little fucking Zoom square, dude. Like it'd be like his forehead cut off.
He'd be sweating.
Just sitting back there, like he's just squirting at his traps and like.
He'd just be big as fuck in a Zoom square, dude.
Yeah, he wouldn't fit in this fucking desk chair, I don't think. It's a big fucking human. I mean, I've met Stone Cold, and The Rock was bigger than Stone Cold, like physically. And
yeah, dude, The Rock is a monster.
Stone Cold, I'm not even joking. Like Stone Cold physically, and I've met a lot of big people. He one of the biggest humans I've ever met in my life. Like his hands, like I have massive hands. Like his hands engulf my hands, and you're talking about a dude that's only like 6'2", 6'3", but just massive, jacked. Like
the thing with Stone Cold, dude, is like his wrists and forearms are just you know what I mean?
Massive.
Like me, like it's kind of bony, you know what I mean? Like wrists, like his wrists are like muscles.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like just like bear mitts, dude. Like, yeah, Stone Cold, like his forearms are always real fucking big. Might beat off, dude. It kind of look like Beaver's forearms.
Yeah, somewhere on my Instagram you can find a picture when I met Stone Cold, and like it's just like I can't believe it. And like I'm 5'9", but I'm a bigger guy, and he just makes me look like a midget. Like,
do weight builders like get tired when they beat off? Like, do their hands get tired when they fucking crank?
When they crank off?
No, sometimes your hand will get tired. So like what? Like
no, just the calluses on my hands rub my dick wrong. That's all it is.
You might just a million miles like a rabbit, dude.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Who's the
All right. Well, I already said.
That took us like 20 minutes to talk about masturbation too, by the way.
Beaver Tom Green.
Tom Green.
I like your pick for Juice too, but I also thought of another one. Mark Wahlberg for Juice.
Yeah, I would love it.
Yeah,
Mark Wahlberg is one of my faves.
Yeah, I think right now he looks more like a Paul Rudd right now.
Yeah,
I think that's
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd's a little small
like
compared to Juice, dude. Juice got some weight on Paul Rudd, I think.
So that's not a lie.
Paul Rudd has to grow a dad bod. I think Paul Rudd's a strong pick for Juice for sure. Personality wise too.
Paul Rudd's good. I love the. I said in our group chat, Rogan for Duncan, but if I had to pick another one, Theo Vaughn would be a good Duncan with the.
What, the dude from fucking Cosby Show?
No,
Theo Vaughn, dude, the Rat King, dude.
He's a comedian, dude. Yeah,
I don't know him,
dude. He's funny. He's funny as shit. I think his comedy would be right up your alley, Duncan.
It's perfect for Duncan.
Yeah. It's funny. Funny you mentioned Paul Rudd because I recently described my attitude in 2020 as Paul Rudd in Role Models at the beginning of Role Models, where he's just like fuck everything, you know.
My pick for
I like Paul Rudd a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like the Knocked Up and the other one, This Is 40.
Yeah,
100% relate all movie long to This Is 40.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Like I don't want to start talking about the movie there.
And then I'm gonna.
My pick for Dunk was Jason.
Oh, Josh's still going. I think Beaver.
I would say what my pick for him.
Oh, Beeb. I don't think Beeb gave Josh one, did he?
Josh was one I had trouble with, honestly. Yeah. I randomly thought of John C. Reilly. That was the one I randomly thought of, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. That one was a hard one for me. I like Matt's pick of his brother.
Hold on. I'm struggling here. Who's John C. Reilly?
The
Step Brothers.
Oh, okay. Duh. Well, I could not put a picture there.
Junior.
Duh.
I got buddies that give me the Will Ferrell a lot back in the day before I got fat.
Who played the polka guy in Home Alone? Because I think Josh resembles him somehow.
The who? Oh, John Candy.
Yeah, John Candy. Yeah, John Candy could play Josh. I think.
There's a better one. Yeah, he's dead, but
he's dead.
We'll
resurrect his ass.
Yeah, but that'd be a good one too.
I'm too stoned. I don't know anybody's fucking name right now. I'm like, no, the fat guy in that movie. You get it.
And then for Matt, I gotta come out of left field because of Hollywood and diversity and all that bullshit.
So I'm black.
My pick to play Matt is gonna be Kevin Hart.
Let's go.
Shaves his head.
Hey, that's my girlfriend's favorite person, so I thought you probably made her happy. So let's
He
go.
thinks he's funny, but he's not really.
Yeah. Pretty accurate. Damn, Beaver with his fingers. Beaver with his fingers. Beaver just sits back in that fucking queen bed and just with his fucking cats and just loads them up, just waiting for him.
Dude, somebody in the chat, David Gong, listens every week. He says
Beaver would be Bill
Cosby.
Beaver does kind of resemble Cosby. Now, like a couple years into prison with like the don't give a fuck beard and just, I get it.
Hey, man.
Hey, we did talk about how we needed more diversity. All right.
That Ben Roethlisberger, Bill Cosby rape vibe that Beaver gives off.
Did Josh I think Josh, you could just pick any guy from a restaurant in a mob movie would be Josh perfect. Just any mob movie guy.
Yeah.
Make him
He's the fucking godfather.
Al Pacino is gonna play Josh in our movie about the podcast. I can't fucking wait.
I've got
think of a podcast like Zoom. Man, this is a genius idea, dude, or a skit or something, and just have like 4 mob guys on a Zoom chat, like they can't get together to talk about their like the business or whatever and all this.
What's going on, Tony? What's going on there?
Oh, motherfucker, you know what you do? And like, no.
Oh, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out real quick. Okay. You know, it's funny because I know.
Write it.
What's that?
I bet Jake could write a story like that, and we could do it ourselves.
Oh,
for sure. I think it would be funny, man. That's a good idea.
Do we all have like an all black suit?
It'd just be like a mob like podcast. Call it like make up a cool ass fucking name. And
yeah.
Welcome back to the fucking, you know.
I don't know. By the way, is Lori your wife, Josh?
Yeah.
She's in the live feed right now. She said she would love for you to be John Candy.
That's her. Yeah,
I don't know. Like I'm not gonna ask about your sex life after this, but
if that's her favorite dude, and she married you. You're John Candy.
Yeah, hell yeah, John Candy. Then you're in.
Yep.
I'm gonna start calling you Josh Candy though. But.
All right. So
there it is.
I've got my actors that would play all of you guys.
Let's go, Juice.
Matt, you're Bruce Willis. No, you don't even need to answer. And then Beaver, you're gonna be Ryan Gosling. And
Oh my.
Duncan, you're gonna be Patrick Swayze. And then,
my God, he's dead.
And then Josh, they'll digitize him. Then Josh, you're gonna be Nick Offerman, Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec.
Oh, dude, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And then I'll be Jason.
Really
Jason
good
Sudeikis.
Yeah.
Hey, that's strong. That's strong.
I think all of those. This whole time you guys were talking, if I was not feeling like I was engaged, it's because I was Googling people that I thought kind of looked like you and had some of the same facial expressions. God damn it, Beaver! Fucking Ryan Gosling has like a lot of the same facial expressions as you. I went through a lot of Gosling pictures just now.
Dude, we know that Juice knows how to go through pictures too.
The question is, did he like all the Gosling pictures?
Speaking of, I think I sent you guys. I was gonna go around the horn and see if anything interesting happened this week because this show is completely just like we're not even following the script. We're just having fun, which we love, by the way. But I was gonna ask you guys, or because I sent you guys a text this week about I deleted 1,200 fucking females off of Twitter this week too. By the way.
And some porn bots.
Just because I was like, honestly, like, you know, when I got on Twitter, it was like that was the spot to go look at fucking half naked females. Because Beaver, we've had this conversation 10 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
No, I actually had a problem.
The Beaver, you had a problem?
This week I noticed that my Twitter timeline was like it was becoming more than half of it was porn, mostly because of like certain ones that would like certain like porn. It was like the porn they just liked. I was like, I got to stop following these fucking people just so I can limit it a little bit.
Dude,
It was getting bad.
Real quick for deleting the girls. It's a sad time. We're gonna finally lay him to rest. The rascal is settling down, and I got to play something for you. All right.
I don't know what's going on right now.
All right, here you go. Just give it. Just let it breathe, dude. Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Hey,
Take it in.
While it's breathing, did you send that list of deleted girls to Juice?
Everybody, please take a drink.
All right, man. I had to give you the proper burial, dude. The little
Just burying the single life behind me. But yeah, same thing, Beaver. I was actually logged into Twitter on my work email, and I'm just, scrolling through, reading news about Andrew Luck coming back, and I see occasional titties pop up, and Bush. I'm like, you can't be having that. We got to get rid of it. So I just deleted every fucking whore off of Twitter.
Yeah, it gets a little precarious when you're laying in bed and you're scrolling through any kind of social media.
Stop. Precarious. The word precarious. I like the word.
It is a little dangerous. Something that makes you worried.
Like an idiot word of the week.
Little dangerous, precarious. I like it.
Yeah. When you're laying next to your wife and you're scrolling through your social media and you're like something random comes up on Twitter where there's like just a dude plowing some chick and you're like, and she like just glances over and looks at it and you're like, I don't know, I don't follow him
on my Twitter, dude.
That was like half my fucking Twitter. I had to fucking get that shit. I wasn't even following those ones. It was just ones that were being retweeted.
Yeah. How do I get this Twitter? All my Twitter is Andrew Luck coming back.
Start following pages that Juice likes.
It's the algorithm. It's the algorithm. That's for sure.
I think of the 1,200 chicks I unfollowed on Twitter, 900 of them Juice also follows. So.
No, I've got some original ones that you haven't seen.
Hell yeah.
But do you have Juicy now?
How snitch is it that Twitter shows your followers what you're liking, dude?
Yeah.
Now Twitter.
Now it's become a game. Now it's become a game. Like I do it on purpose because I know you guys are gonna fucking see it.
I can tell.
By the way,
my feed is littered. God, really.
By the way, my cousin Jason, we fuck with him all the time, and this is actually one of my big roast to him on my 30th birthday. Is Jason's like finger on Facebook is real heavy, and he does not even hide the fact that if he sees a half naked chick and he's married, he's fucking liking that shit. And every time I see it, I screenshot it and send it to my brother. I'm like, Jebbert is on a fucking roll right now.
there was one that he would like every single fucking time.
With Christy Mack, always for by the way, local. There
was another one I remember him liking all the damn time.
Jenny Michaels or it was
that's what the name was, I think.
Yeah.
Right there.
Dude, we went out for Lexi's 16th birthday. Dogecoin bought us a steak dinner, no big deal. Congrats. But anyways, we went out for her 16th birthday.
He's a stock man for 1 week.
It was me, Megan, Lexi, and her boyfriend that she's got right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, she got a little boyfriend. It's all good. He's a good kid. But we were on the way back and we got into like, I don't remember how it started, but it was like celebrity hit me up, I'd leave you, like our celebrity crush kind of thing started. So everybody goes around and it gets to me and I was like, I don't know, Reese Witherspoon or Brie Olson. and Megan goes, who's Brie Olson? I went, a porn star from Fort Wayne. And she went, oh my God. And I went, hey, I could have me a real good girl and still be addicted to these hood rats. Everybody didn't get it, and I heard Lexi's boyfriend in the back going.
You should have said she was the lead actress in Captain Marvel.
Hey, raise your hand if you thought Duncan's pick was going to be Eminem.
Celebrity leaving.
Rabbit.
Stan, we should be together too.
Hey,
shout out Eminem, Liam Paneri. We need to get him back on here. Liam needs to come back on the show.
I agree.
Colonoscopy video.
I would love. There's 3 or 4 people.
Hilarious.
One of you guys reach out to him. I would love to, but I still have 24 days left on my Facebook ban.
I'll
so
text him. We're buddies.
Shoot him a
that
message.
was awesome. That video, that was a good ass tick. I was cracking up. And
I guess I could shoot him a message on Instagram to Juice. Yeah, reach out to him. So just whatever. Like, yeah, we'd love to get him back on the show.
He'll for sure join.
Yeah. Oh, we used to send each other Snapchats all the time, but well.
You know that Liam was with us our first time on Juice, right?
Yeah. I believe so.
No, I think it was the second time. Yeah. Time. And dude, that episode of Juice in the Morning is electric. That's one of my favorite podcasts I've ever done. That was a lot of fun, dude.
Yes, it was.
I think our first appearance on Juice was he was pretty electric, dude.
I remember
we were pounding Coors Lights.
That's still the most downloaded episode of all time.
Let's go.
I remember
like over 2,000.
I remember we left and I was in the truck, like heading back, first time ever meeting Juice, whatever. And my phone goes off and I look and it's Matt texting me and he's like, "We just killed that shit, dude."
And he did, Juice, for sure. Juice, I'm sorry to let you know that you're not part of the most downloaded episode yet, though.
That's okay.
What is?
It's when we had what's her face on?
Oh, okay.
Lindsay on.
Lindsay Doll.
Yeah,
she's not our most downloaded. Our most downloaded episode.
I thought Lindsay was.
Oh, I can I guess?
Go ahead.
Is it Rate by Lil Nas X?
That was our number one, but the Artificial Asshole Fund is our number one episode. It surpassed it.
Wow.
What an episode!
I don't even remember it. Like I literally don't remember that episode.
Artificial Asshole Fund. We talked about because this was the week that you thought you were gonna have to quit the show because you're gonna have to sell the podcast equipment to pay for your new bottle.
So what you're saying is me quitting the show moved the needle.
You're like, hey, will you threaten to quit the show again, please?
They're like, finally, I can listen again. Fucking dude, all baby.
Yeah,
did you notice the hoodie?
Yeah, I got mine this week too. I posted a picture to the gram. Yeah, I think that one that's right now it's got like over 3,500 downloads. That's by far our most popular episode. And Rate by Lil Nas X is like 3,000. So solid.
Juice, there's still plenty of time for you to get up there.
We'll get up there.
Oh, yeah.
We're moving. Dude, this year we were smashing our top 5.
Oh, we're smashing. I'm telling you, what's great now is our numbers are climbing again because we're consistent. We now have a day and a time.
When you look at our numbers, is it like a stock, like mountains, dips and stuff?
Yeah. It's cool because you can break it down by region and male, female. It's cool. Analytics are cool. One day I'm going to break it down and.
Real big around the Chick-fil-A at Beaver's house, dude.
Real big around the Chick-fil-A at Beaver's house.
Hey, I just want to point out, I already did in the group text, but I love the fact that all of a sudden, Dunkman is a stock man for like 1 week, and he's buying his family steak dinners right after that.
You gotta sell high, Beef. Hey, Beef, after
1 week.
Listen, Matt will contest this or agree with this. I just say big words so it sounds cool.
Hey, Duncan, you're looking for a test. A test.
That's a test.
Looking for a testy. Go ahead.
So Matt will attest it. I text him weeks before Doge blew off, and I said, "Buy Doge, dude. Buy Doge. Buy Doge." And it was like,
no, you actually told me. You said
less than a cent.
You actually, the text to me said, "Have you bought any Doge yet?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, you said something about, did you,
it's
Elon? You said Elon just tweeted about it. He goes, "Check it out." And I went to Twitter. I was like, "Okay." I said, "I'll check it out."
7 Dogecoin tweets last night, by the way.
And you spent 100, and I right off the bat went 300 in. I'm like, "Let's go."
I had a lot, and as soon as that motherfucker took off and got around 7 cents, and I sold as it started dipping again. We made some money, boys. We made money. I was trying to tell you. People laughed. They don't think the Carthage boy knows what he's talking about. It's all about the internet, dude. If anything, with the stock game, the meme stocks, I will know. Because as soon as something's trending and something's going off, buy that motherfucker, sell it high, paper hands, keep it moving, make some money, buy your family steak dinners, take your daughter to steak dinners, and go the next night, 2 nights in a row. I'm going to get gout. If I keep buying Dogecoin, I'm going to get gout.
By the way, people ask me all the time, like, where do you get your news? It's Reddit, by the way. And Reddit is the reason this Reddit is.
And Twitter. Reddit and Twitter, man. Twitter is like Reddit's little stepbrother.
Yeah, Twitter's great too. I don't know. I guess my Twitter's just clogged with titties and Colts news right now. But
so, like with Reddit, and Dogecoin, like on Twitter, if you go to like trending, if Dogecoin is in the top 3, that thing is going up in the hour. Just know that it's a meme stock. Like all this stuff is meme stock. Blockbuster. That's probably going to come back next. They're probably going to
Blockbuster stock.
resurrect Blockbuster stock.
Hey, guy, I'm gonna call Dunk tomorrow. I just put $1,000 on Circuit City.
Just dying businesses that the internet's bringing back to life.
Bro, that's a skit right there. Is all of us discussing what stocks from like yesterday or we're gonna fucking start investing in.
Yeah.
I just put a cold G on family video, dude.
Oh, and you know it's great. We can literally record this. I'll write the skit. We can literally record this from our home. We don't even have to get together. We can just hold the phone to our fucking ear and or whatever.
How about this, guys?
Yeah.
So I don't think you need any. I don't know how you do it actually, but the Wall Street Bets guy made a cryptocurrency. How the fuck do you do that? Like, there's a Wall Street guy's cryptocurrency out there.
Let me take some Adderall and give me 12 hours. I'll figure it out.
Could we make a highly inappropriate crypto coin?
Yeah, like I said, guys, give me some Adderall and give me 12 hours. I'll figure it out.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, and dude, it was like selling for $600 a fucking coin too.
Yeah, I won't sleep tonight. I won't sleep tonight. You guys can get highly inappropriate coin on the stock exchange tomorrow morning. Watch.
Highly inappropriate. Dude, do it.
It'll light up, man. I don't know how to. Somebody was trying to explain to him, explain the whole process. Like, actually, it was shit, I can't remember. No, it's not important. But anyways, he was explaining to me how he's got a device that mines the coin for him and shit. I'm like, how does that work? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, that's how.
I found online like this device is like, I think it's like $200 or $300. You buy it, but if you and multiple other people buy it, it mines the coin for you. And if you're connected to other people, you can increase your mining capacity, tenfold each time you get somebody that else joins. And then you put it in like a downtown area. So you have it like in your apartment. Like say you live downtown Indy, you put it.
I would hide it in my ass, obviously. I'd pull it out at the bar.
Get about $2 million in Dogecoin on this motherfucker.
And all you need is like an internet connection. It's very confusing to me because it doesn't make any sense.
Boys, my goal for 2021 is Dogecoin goes to $100. I'm rich, millionaire. I buy us the studio, and I tell you guys, all go in the studio. I will be there. I'm gonna open the doors. We're gonna cut ribbons, and I come walking up, and I have a Dogecoin embedded in my forehead like a diamond. And it's in my forehead, a Dogecoin with the Doge dog. And I say, boys, let's get rich.
No. Hey, if Dogecoin goes to $1,000, I will straight up buy, not 1,000. If it goes to 100, I will buy a Dogecoin like Flava Flav type necklace. And I'll wear it every fucking where I go. I swear to God. Family reunions, church, I don't care. I'm wearing it. Funerals,
I will buy
everything.
so many Doge dogs, females, males, Doge dogs, no neuter, no spade. They're just fucking all over the place having Doge puppies. I will have a whole backyard fields of Doge dogs, dude, just running free, dude, free as I making tons of money.
He bought his family steak dinner at 6 cents. If that shit makes sense,
yeah, I'll be eating Doge steaks, dude.
By the way,
let's hope it doesn't get to a quarter.
you know what's hilarious about Juice being green, by the way, is I can't tell his facial expression, so I don't know.
I just watch his mustache.
Yeah,
Dude, right now, Juice, if we were in a movie, you'd probably be the dude from like Robin Hood Men in Tights.
He'd be Shrek.
yeah.
He plays Shrek.
Shrek.
I don't know. Juice, I don't know if you got like the green screen like option on your
Juice?
camera. I'm so confused by this.
Actually, on mine, I've got him kind of I've got the thing kind of minimized to where it's still showing all of us and whatnot, but it's not full screen, and he's not green on mine.
He's not green on it?
So for the listeners on the live feed, go to YouTube, Highly Inappropriate page. You can watch the live feed. It's really good. You can see how good we look, how good my new sweatshirt from Fam, TikTok entrepreneur that was on a couple weeks ago. We supported, man. We did some merch. We did some merch. And I said this year, my New Year's resolution is I'm no longer sharing stuff only people that support us.
That's right.
So the circle's getting small, dude. The circle is getting smaller than my new butthole this year, boys. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's tight too, by the way, guys.
But anyways, juice is green. Like for some reason we can't figure it out. He still looks awesome though. He still looks really good.
After this episode, I'm deleting Zoom and re-downloading it. Hopefully, it fixes it.
It might be your new thing, dude. It might be your new thing. Show up. You need to show up to the Polar Plunge, which is coming up on the 20th. People, come out. Let's support the Special Olympics. But you need to show up body painted. Hold on. Green and Polar Plunge, dude.
Doc, did you do a line of coke before the show? Because you've literally been talking for 20 minutes straight.
No, but I'm pretty sure Stockman's gonna win a fucking Emmy for his transitions, his self promotion. Like, I mean, it's fucking out of this world in this episode.
I think you should change every single social media to Stockman42 for sure.
I can't get rid of the dunk.
Hey, Doge went 6 cents. Dunk's high. He's drank like fucking 6 White Claws.
Hey, I've only had 4, dude. 4. And that's not good because in the morning, it's a goddamn skating rink out there, boys. I'm going to have to leave like an hour early.
Oh, you should have seen me. I just drove to Indy after work. I had to pick up. I had this. My buddy made a shelf for me. Then I went to my daughter forgot her backpack here, and I've never been so pissed off in my life. I literally drove about 40-50 miles total, and it took me about 2 hours and 15 minutes because people are driving 20 miles per hour. I slid at one point, damn near off the road. It was. Yeah, and I don't know why people think hell is hot because it's definitely like Indiana in mid-February. I mean, let's be honest. It's cold, rainy, and like this fucking shit. It's stupid.
It's the worst. Like the snow don't bother me, dude. Like I can get to work in a good reasonable time with snow. Black ice, like when it's just like this and you can't really see snow and it's just legit ice.
That's a little
the worst fucking thing ever, dude.
Why does the ice got to be black, dude? That's kind of racist, but go ahead.
Man,
speaking of racist,
all the ice I see around Carthage is clear, dude. That's what I'm acting like tonight. Like it's icing outside, boys. We're on ice inside.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
So speaking of, we were talking about, of course, the Redders and the coin. Juice, did you have that article handy about the Redders that bought the billboard in New York, kind of mocking all the hedge fund managers? This is fucking hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, defiant amateur investors on Reddit say they are not backing down on their investments in GameStop. I'm sorry, this article's old, man, because I'm pretty sure they got back down. Even took out billboards in Times Square and across the country, urging the faithful to continue holding the line. GME Go Burr blared a digital ad on the corner of 54th and Broadway in Manhattan. The ad ran for an hour on Friday and was a creation of digital billboard maker Matei Satan.
We're a stock show now, dude. we have talked about stocks all show. It's the thing that the people want. I think people what they want.
Yeah, we just need to be just dads that are drunk, high, and fucking talk about investing.
And Juice, what'd you say the guy's name was? Something Burr?
No, they said GME Go Burr. Like
GME Go Purr is who we're holding right now. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's kind of like a rap slang term, kind of like what is it, Young Jeezy?
Burr.
I like that.
You like that?
Okay, Gucci.
Yeah, Gucci.
Yeah, but it was a GameStop, a dusty mall electronics retailer worth only $257 a share at one point last year, grew to astronomical heights, topped $483 a share, and then for a few days it was comfortably above 300. I believe it's quite lower than that by now, though, when this is coming out.
Yeah, you really feel
they're holding it right now. It's getting hold. The diamond hands are turning to paper hands, and it's going back down.
And we're getting closer to Duncan getting a Dogecoin tattooed on his forehead. So I can't fucking wait for that.
That's
that Portnoy sold out, and he got annihilated.
He lost like $700,000.
$700,000, but he sold, and he got annihilated on Twitter. And a couple of days ago, he said he bought back, or something like that, because people were calling him the suit, and he was like, "I might be a pussy, but I'm no goddamn suit."
What about pussy?
But that's
Beaver's whole, if you're listening to the podcast, you need to go watch the actual video version on YouTube or Facebook because Beaver's dumbass is holding one of his cats. If you ever wonder why Beaver does not get pussy, it's because of the pussy he's holding right now, buddy.
that cat looks extremely pretentious.
Dude, I love shit show episodes like this.
It's completely fucked. I don't even know what we've talked about. Where, like, Juice, have you done your movie review yet? I don't know where the fuck we're at.
No, that's actually gonna be
real quick. Matt Bowling is in the chat. The guy that cussed out the soapbox preacher last year at the Super Bowl show.
Yeah,
he says Juice in the green bodysuit for the plunge election. The people want it now. And he's going to be at the Super Bowl show, Matt. What are we doing Sunday?
Pound of beers. Yeah, let's before we get into that, Juice. Sorry, let's go ahead and promote the Super Bowl show this Sunday. We're not talking any football really today at all because we're gonna have a huge football show on Sunday. All football at Capone's. Doors open at 11. Our show's gonna go live essentially as soon as we get set up. So noon-ish. I mean, it could be a little after. You know how that goes.
It's the only Super Bowl Colts 2007. It's the anniversary of it. That's the only football that we need to talk about today. The anniversary of the Colts Super Bowl in 2007 is today. So
happy anniversary.
We'll talk to that. Yep.
Oh,
wasn't that a great time?
Wow, 14 years ago. That's fucking crazy. 14 years ago?
Today. Hey, Josh, when was the Bengals Super Bowl?
Hey, Bengals. When was the last time the Bengals?
1990.
Oh yeah, let's come up with some original shit here.
I mean, give me something else to work with, buddy.
Hey, Josh, they're gonna have some sort of celebration. It'll be a playoff win or something, like Marvin Lewis gets fired. That's a big celebration there in Bengals neighborhood, right? Like, come on. Juice, go ahead. Movie review. Netflix movie review this week is
It's Finding Ohana, and this will be very quick and short. It's a 3 out of 10. The movie stinks. Don't ever watch it.
Why'd they get 3?
Because you can't give it a 0 out of 10. I still watch it.
It got a 3 because it's not made out of like cardboard and fucking construction paper. So
0 out of 10 is something that I couldn't make it through, Beav. Like, it would be something that I had to turn off.
A highly inappropriate episode. Any boobs, bud?
Finding Ohana is a PG film, no boobs. Dunkman, it's a bunch of kids, so I don't think that would.
We don't want to work with that. Yeah. Okay.
Look, man, if you had any background of the movie, you probably would have asked if there was any.
Don't want to work with that. Back to the AOL Messenger talk.
But no, it was terrible. It was a fake Goonies movie. There was somebody saw have you guys ever heard of geocaching?
Oh, yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Josh, you see that mouse just running across the field?
I did.
So geocaching was something that was popular about 10 or 11 years ago. It's basically a bunch of nerds go around trying to find these little treasures in the wilderness. People write notes in them and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So somebody saw that 10 or 11 years ago and decided to make a movie about it in 2021 or 2020, obviously. And it stinks. Don't watch it. Save your time.
Don't waste your time.
That's why I'm doing this for you guys, though, as listeners. I'm going to watch the whole thing so I can tell you whether or not it stinks.
Yeah, you don't just waste your time. Duncan, don't watch Finding Ohana. Go ahead and
don't give in, even if your kids are like, oh, let's watch it.
Yeah, Dunk, go ahead and turn on the dumpster porn later, bub, and let it roll, bub.
Yeah, I thought Ohana was like the Hawaiian clitoris, like how you said clitoris in Hawaii.
Oh, I thought it was like the Moana, like part 2 or so. By the way, Rob used to always make us listen to that fucking song by The Rock. What is it? You're welcome.
Hey, dude, we're only shouting out people that are shouting us out, dude. Don't be toxic.
Yeah, we'll just call him Big Red. We're not saying there's no free ads there, Big Red.
Do we need to block the person that just commented on Facebook? Because I'm not about to give them time on the fucking podcast.
The Secretary of Defense is elected by Biden. We the people must protest. I don't know who the fuck this dude is.
I like it though.
Yeah, go and block that asshole. Hey, Charlie Pinello. We don't give a fuck, bub. We're here to laugh.
Charlie Pinello.
What is it? I don't got it yet.
Yeah, he put up some kind of crazy shit.
It's definitely like political trolling. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, whose dick
Hey,
pic is
I think
this?
we've made it. Guys. I think we've made it.
By everywhere, everybody in the feed. Charlie Pinello posted his penis. Go heart like it.
Hey, we might need to change the password on your login on Highly Inappropriate.
Yeah, I think all our bank information just got taken, boys.
Change all your passwords, guys.
I just got a tweet from Chase, or not tweet. I got a text from Chase Fraud Department. So yeah, this is gonna be great. So Charlie, what's up, buddy? Yeah. So guys, what the fuck's going on here? I promised this episode would only be an hour long, so don't watch Finding Ohana. Juice, let's shoot. Florida morning.
Florida morning. All right.
Yeah, Florida morning. This week on a Florida man.
I got it. Man with Florida tattooed on his forehead, accused of calling 911 to ask for a ride home. So this is a man with a big, bold tattoo of Florida in the middle of his forehead, repeatedly called 911 to ask for a ride home because he didn't have money for a taxi, according to the Pasco County Sheriff's Office. Records show 22-year-old Matthew Latham of Hudson called 911 4 times between 3:17 a.m. and 4:22 a.m. Sunday to ask for a ride home. I'm trying to find a ride home. I fucking give up. I'm trying to find a fucking ride. Well, it's in the news article. I'm just filling in these expletives. He's saying I'm trying to find a expletive ride home, Latham said in the first call. He laughed at times and seemed to not know where he was exactly. He said he'd been drinking a little bit. I've been out here for like an hour. I thought I tried to call it a ride home. This guy can't even talk because it's making it hard for me to read. Or what, like a lift or
I bet I
Uber,
could read it perfect.
but I ain't got none yet.
Carthage playing.
Yeah, Carthage line, dude. I know it.
He claimed he called the wrong number, but then called back for a second time at 3:23 a.m. I ain't able to call a Lyft right now. It's only letting me call this number. So I figured, fuck, I'll call this number and I'll pick up a Lyft. Latham said the operator told him 911 was for emergencies only and ended the call only for Latham to dial back almost immediately after at 3:25 a.m. Hi, am I able to fucking call a taxi or some shit? I ain't able to call a taxi. I'm trying to call a taxi, Latham said.
Man, can we get the audio? I wish we had the audio.
Oh, we gotta find this.
I have it, but I don't know if it's gonna play right. I remember the last time we tried to do this, it fucked up. But I mean, I can try if you guys.
Yeah, you might as well try it. Let it roll.
Is there audio? There is audio.
There is audio.
Oh God, please. By the way, I tried to like Charlie Pinello's comment here, but I can't for 26 more days. So if you guys want to troll him for me, I'd appreciate it.
How did you get banned again? Matt is banned from
Facebook.
Facebook again. Yeah.
Oh shit, let's go.
Let's go, dude. It's gonna work.
Channel number is 73. Call on Sunday.
Can you hear that?
January 31st,
Yeah.
2021, 3:17 and 45 seconds a.m.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Oh shit.
Because I didn't know this.
Already off on a bad start.
I didn't know it was gonna answer.
Damn. I think I had the wrong number.
I've done that before, for sure.
Ride home. I fucked up. I'm trying to find a motherfucking ride home.
Okay, where are you located at?
What is this place? Shoot. Fuck. Shit.
Are you at a business or
He has no idea where he's at.
You don't know what? Fuck. Did they say if he was on something, Juice, or what?
Toys R Us. I'm at Toys R Us in
He's at Toys R Us. All right.
see Joanne's and
Yeah.
Burlington? All right, just stay
Yeah.
with me 1 moment, okay?
Wow. Well, I think that recording is 15 minutes long, by the way, but that is electric.
Yeah, let's go
Electric.
to the end here.
All right, we gotta see what at the end for sure. Uh-oh.
I hope you hear him. I hope you I hope at the end of it
You hear the sirens.
I'm trying to get my location so I can at least give a.
All right, this is not worth it.
Juice, I just want to know what's about Marilyn Manson and what did archaeologists find and anything else you got on those tabs right up there?
Nope, Beaver will only have an hours-long show, ass fuck.
Hey,
Hey, those are all the news articles that Matt sent me. All right, come on.
Yeah, so guess
Cool.
what? Yeah, what the fuck? By the way, the perfect Florida. This guy might be the model for all Florida men because he literally has Florida tattooed on his
I
forehead.
mean, I have no problems with this guy. I've been in his place. Just
You've had
good,
Florida tattooed on your forehead?
good for him not fucking trying to drive a vehicle or do something crazy. I mean, literally all he was doing was trying to call a fucking cab. Too bad he kept hitting 911. Like, I mean, that guy definitely didn't know where he was at. He was blacked out. He was drunk. That was a rough time for that guy.
Can you hit the same number like a bunch of times and it calls 911 or something like that?
If you hold the button down on your phone,
the power button,
lock it, yeah, it'll call 911.
Yeah, this dumb fuck was probably doing that.
This guy. What I thought when I heard it was, man, this is Duncan after Doge hits fucking $3.
Yeah, it probably is.
Fucking the dumb tattoo on his fucking head.
No, it would be.
He's getting Indiana.
If
Indiana man arrested with Dogecoin tattooed on forehead.
Indiana man. If
Yeah.
Doge hits $100, I'm a Florida man, and it's gonna be a diamond fucking Florida embedded in my forehead. Dude.
If it hits $100, I'm gonna be a Bermuda man. Oh
I'm
no!
gonna be a single man.
Good thing she doesn't.
Megan Duncan here in the feed.
I love you,
baby. I'm just kidding.
I'm just playing. You know I love you.
Hey guys, what an electric episode! Like, and we did not do anything on the list here, as Beaver just pointed out. Thanks, Beaver. Beaver,
Let us know.
that was one of Beaver's favorite hobbies back in the day. Was cucking me during the show. Beaver would just say,
Fucking Ben Roethlisberger, man.
Beaver should be played by Ben Roethlisberger in a movie. Let's be fucking honest.
That's rapey.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing the gif of him like when Ben Roethlisberger makes like the O face. I think that's Jimmy with the Colts right here, Beaver.
Yeah. Well, that's another episode of Highly Inappropriate. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you join us Sunday for the Super Bowl party if you're in the area. It's Shelbyville, Indiana. Capone's hideout there in Shelbyville on the Circle. Yes, the Circle's all fucked up, but they still have parking. They're still open. So come drink some beer with us. We're going to be there at 11, slamming beer, setting up. Show goes live around noon. We will have a live show on Facebook, so check that out. Make sure you like us on Facebook, all social media / Highly Inappropriate Entertainment on Facebook, Highly Inappropriate Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you like the video on YouTube and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified every time we upload a video. And guess what? Of course, subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. Thank you guys so much for listening to Highly Inappropriate. Peace out, bitches.
Later.
Bye.